I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. Yeah, pressure. I apply the pressure.
So check this out right here. Megan Thee Stallion reveals she lied to Gayle King and admits to sleeping with Tory Lanez once or twice on drunken nights. So let's check Megan Thee Stallion out talking to Gayle King.
Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship.
All right, so we all can remember that, man. Gayle King, she asked her a question. A lot of people knew she was lying by the way she answered the question. Now, this came out recently.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. But she's always gonna talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night. Bitch, you kept catching me out of my fucking mind.
Man, Megan Thee Stallion, believe all women, right? That's what y'all would say to a man if a man said, I don't believe her. Women would be like, no, you got to believe her. She said it happened, so we believe her. What this proves is Megan Thee Stallion lied about more than just having sex with Tory Lanez. So another court has found Tory Lanez innocent. I don't know what that means for this particular case right here, but something else is going on, and maybe his father was right. It was Jay-Z and Rock Nation because they wanted Meg Thee Stallion. She's going to be a big money maker for them. I don't know. I don't think so. Especially after these allegations, she might fall off just like everybody else, man. Just like the City Girls, just like Ice Spice. All these ladies falling off, man. Big Glow, she's standing strong. But Big Glow, she fuck with Megan Thee Stallion a lot. But let's see how Big Glow react to this particular situation. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you know we got to send a shout out to Young Thug, man. He set up in there. He finally pled guilty. He should be released today. That's what I'm thinking. He'll be home free. And he ain't got that snitch on his jacket, man. You know, he did it the right way. Even though he had 1,000 motherfuckers coming in there saying that Young Thug was guilty of this crime and that crime. Young Thug, he stood strong, and now we free. Only thing people want to know is what's going to happen with Lil Durk. Because Lil Durk, man, that's finna be some multiple body type shit, man. It was bodies on this Thug case as well. But Lil Durk is going to be a lot of bodies, man. Some demonic shit going to be going on with that Lil Durk trial. But once again, I'm going to say shout out to Young Thug for standing 10 toes down, making sure he handled his business. And now he finna get out, and other motherfuckers will be up in there that told on him. These are the release stipulations for Young Thug. Young Thug can't make any gang-related music. He is banned from Atlanta for 10 years, and he has to do 4 annual anti-gang presentations / concerts for Atlanta. How does that happen? For Atlanta? I thought he can't be there for 10 years. So y'all looking for this to happen 10 years later? No, you can go there to do this, but you can't go there to live. And that's where Young Thug is from. That's where his family from. It also says Young Thug can't have contact with gang members or co-defendants other than his brother and Gunna. Why is Gunna special? You know what I'm saying? I guess Thug did tell the judge that he wanted to continue to make music with Gunna. But half of the music industry, majority of the music industry, including the females, Thug can't be around. But the best thing about making music is you don't have to be in the same room with people that you make music with. So guess what? Young Thug may not be saying any gang-related stuff, but does that mean that the people he make music with, they can't scream blood or cuz or whatever the fuck they want to scream? I don't know. I don't know. And also, how do you be banned from Atlanta, but you have to do 4 annual anti-gang presentations or / concerts for Atlanta? Maybe you do them like Kanye West did the Larry Hoover concert. It was in California, but Larry Hoover's from Chicago. The most famous snitch in the world right now is Woody. You know, we all know that he had a hilarious testimony in the case of Young Thug. Even though he apologized and said he was sorry for everything that he said about Thug, he says, "Thank you, God, that Young Thug is free, man." Do y'all think Woody and Thug should connect back? You know, because Woody, he gave the runaround the whole time, but he was still snitching. He was still on that stand for days. You know, Woody was the most useful, maybe, witness of all. But he's definitely the witness that everybody knows about. He became famous after this case. According to Ray J, he was saved by Chris Brown. 3 of Diddy's sons approached Ray J, and they were trying to kick Ray J's ass. So let's hear this.
And this is the 3rd time y'all been having this argument. What was y'all arguing about?
Comments that I was making on my show, on my news
you got
show.
a show?
I'm on the news now. I'm a news anchor. No, we didn't have a fight. We had a big argument right outside the club.
And who started it?
This time, I think I got loud and got aggressive, but it was the 3rd time this happened. And so I felt like I needed to like stand up for myself, even though I was talking and we was having a lot of crazy words. I was walking that way to avoid the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And so that's what happened. And it's unfortunate, but what's dope is that we all got on the phone. We talked for about 35 minutes.
Wow, man. So this is the 3rd time that they approached Ray J. I think the 4th time gonna be the charms, you know, because according to people that were there, Chris Brown actually saved Ray J's ass. You know, he jumped out and said, "Hold on, y'all ain't finna put the pause on Ray J." But at the same time, you can't say shit about these people. You know, that's one thing I realized being a commentator. These people that I talk about on this show, they're real people. They got feelings. They feel a particular way about certain shit that I say about them. And if you Ray J, you're around these people a lot more than I am. So you will be approached about the shit that you say about certain individuals. Now, Ray J, he got away with his ass. This the 3rd time, he said. You know, 4th time might be the charm. They might catch Ray J and say, "We got to do something. We really got to kick his ass." But then what Ray J gonna do? He gonna get up here and talk about it, make money off of it. Could sue. Suing ain't actually snitching on the motherfucker, is it? You got to sue to get your money because you was put in a particular situation to where you got your ass whooped. But we'll see how this play out. We really don't have much bad to say about Ray J, but, you know, be careful who you speak on when you on the internet. You got a better chance at bumping into these people than I do. This funny right here, man, but this is real life. So this family is going viral for their Halloween costumes. And you got the dad as the ATM and everybody else, they got money all over their outfits. So the dad is spending money on everybody, which is true. How accurate is this particular picture right here, ladies and gentlemen? First off, you got to have a dad in the house in order for this picture to be accurate, because sometimes it could be the mom as the ATM. Let's not forget that. Shout out to all the strong mothers out there. But it could be the mom as the ATM. But in this particular situation right here, the dad is the ATM. And this is what we should strive for in our community. We should strive for a father in the house providing for the children. But one thing about this family, I can almost guarantee, all of those kids are his. He got the beautiful wife. And that's the thing that other women don't understand. Other women feel like you supposed to be the ATM for them and another man's children. And that's the problem. Y'all better get up on good game. shout out to this family right here. They're very beautiful, especially the wife. Oh man, so Fabio Foreign put this particular tweet out right here, and I just want to dissect it a little bit. It says, it's time to make this shit fun again and put some thought into this shit. Everything your rappers do is predictable. And the same as the next man. The switch up is mandatory. Fuck a algorithm. Fuck numbers. All day shit fake anyway. We finna give the people what they want. This independent journey finna hit different. Watch when you hear Jason's plan. So what I'm getting from this message right here is Fabio Foreign is trying to distance himself away from the drill shit, right? Away from the dissing, away from the shit that'll get you locked up, like Young Thug and Lil Durk. Somebody's in his ear, man. And he might be making the right decision by switching it up or doing a switch up, trying to change the way he portray himself. It is a lot of rappers out there that do the same thing. Look at the females. All of them talking about fucking right now. Majority of them are talking about fucking in their body. We got the niggas. Majority of them are talking about killings and, you know, it ain't making sense, right? From the murders that go on in the black and rap community to the mothers out there without fathers raising kids to grow up to be criminals. It's just an ongoing cycle. So if we don't break the cycle, and I get it, Fabio, if we don't break the cycle and switch up, you know, switch up the way we do things. I had to switch up and I'm still here. I could have been dead a long time ago if I would have kept doing the same thing. But I switched up and I'm still here. Now you got a nigga that's working a job. You got a nigga that's on YouTube trying to come up, be successful, or whatever, man. I don't even care if I be successful as a blocker, man. I just want to make a couple of dollars and try to reach somebody with things like this. So if I don't tell y'all that Fabio Foreign said this, a lot of people that's watching my channel wouldn't even know. So yeah, shout out to Fabio, man. It's time to make that change like Michael Jackson said, man. You know, y'all niggas out there running the streets doing the same thing, expecting different results. That's the definition of insanity. All right, so Lil Durk plans to plead not guilty and fight his murder for higher charges. Sources say Durk is in great spirits, describing him as super charming and agreeable. However, he is not a fan of the food in jail. That's according to TMZ. Nobody is a fan of jail food, Durk. That's why all of those pictures go down your timeline with a plate of jail food saying, at least I'm not waking up to this breakfast right here. P. Diddy, he said the same thing, man. The food sucks. They got Tekashi 6ix9ine locked up right now, and I bet he say, hey, everything is cool, but the food sucks. Nah, man, everything ain't cool. We got to figure out a way to stay up out that system, especially for our millionaires, man. Durk had all type of foundations he was giving back to the community. He was doing some great things, as well as some demonic shit, man. Some of the give backs he was giving to the community, according to authorities, were paid hits. So yeah, he'll give a motherfucker $50,000 that just got out of jail, but he wants something from you. And that's to take out his opposition, according to authorities. But it's good to hear that Durk is in great spirits, but he only been in there for a little while. Let's wait for a couple of years down the road and see how those great spirits are doing and see how Durk is feeling. You know, it's a shame that this young guy went down like this, but I'm going to say this. If you're doing shit like this in the community that they allege that Durk did, and you get caught for it, somebody snitch on you, whatever, it's all part of the game, according to Free Rick Ross. It's all part of the game. Snitching is part of the drug game. The murder game is part of the drug game. The drug game is part of the all of that shit co-entangles with each other. So if Durk is found guilty of this shit, man, just stay in good spirits. You know, you got guys that's under you, like Rondo number 9. They 45, 50 years. They in good spirits, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Durk gonna be well taken care of in jail. So we got LeBron James. He finally came out in support of Kamala Harris. He say, what are we even talking about here? When I think about my kids and my family and how they will grow up, the choice is clear to me. Vote Kamala Harris. How's that a clear choice? I just don't get it. Because she's black, that's the clearest choice. But, you know, I expect nothing less from LeBron James. Nothing less. He can't make black people mad. He can't make black people happy. It's just weird to me, y'all, that we have to vote for her because she's a black woman. But, you know, shout out to King James for finally endorsing Kamala Harris. Pretty sure it's a lot of people that he wish was running besides her. But she's the best choice between her and Trump, whatever. The election is almost here. We'll see what happens. May the best man win, or a woman. But, you know, James, of course, he had to come out because he's a political leader in the black community as well.
I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. Yeah, pressure. I apply the pressure.